Hey, everybody.
How you guys doing today? So today we really don't have um, a major. Well, yeah, I guess it is. What are we talking about today, baby?
We're talking about that horrible thing
No.
called
Okay.
politics, but we talking about it with, when it comes to relations and stuff like that, because we really don't get into the politics stuff.
So we did one. We did one podcast on politics and love, but this one we want to talk more about the respect
Yeah.
people have towards each other when it comes to being on opposite sides of the coin.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really pertain to just love relationships. It also pertains to just respect and relationships as a whole
Hmm.
when it comes to politics and what's going on in our country right now.
Yeah.
But
Now you better watch out because this open up it opened up the warehouse.
anyway,
Look,
before we get started,
it's open up the warehouse. Yeah.
let us introduce ourselves. Welcome to Love Park Connection, where we talk about the pains and pleasures of life, love, and relationships. My name is Angela Parker.
And I'm Pierre Parker.
We are a husband and wife marriage and relationship coaching duo. We have been married for 28 years, together for over 30 years. And it's our goal to help couples communicate more and build healthy long-term relationships and marriages.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, let's hope he don't open up the warehouse. So I'm gonna try and keep it reeled in, so we don't get in trouble.
And let me explain. Those of you who are new to our channel, when I say the warehouse, I have a warehouse full of soap boxes that I have to contain and keep the lock on because we don't want to get into some of those. So she always tells me to keep the warehouse closed.
Keep the warehouse closed.
Yes.
This is not the platform. He can get his
Yes.
own platform and open up
Yes.
all the soapboxes he wants.
Because for those of you who don't know me, I am the biggest conspiracy theorist. So the biggest. And I am proud to be called a conspiracy
Yeah,
theorist.
he don't care. He
I
don't
don't care.
But also, I forgot to remind you guys, please, if there's anything that you find value on our podcast or enjoy, please remember to subscribe and like. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified when we upload new content. So please remember to do all those things. All right, it really helps us out.
Yes.
I know.
I know.
Sorry, inside joke with his dad. Anyway, so like we were saying, when it comes to political things, Pierre and I are usually on the same page. There's some times where, he really doesn't care. So most of the time, I'll just tell him who to vote for and so forth and so on. But
I have my theories.
he has his
Go ahead.
theories. But for the most part, what I've been seeing lately, and I shouldn't say lately, it's been snowballing. It's been a snowball effect. There's just such a lack of respect that I've been seeing in when it comes to the politics. These especially for this 2024 election period. And it saddens me. It frustrates me. But I don't, really again get too involved. I have friends who have their own opinions about who to vote for and so forth, and I respect their opinions. But I leave that at the door because to me, it's not worth losing a friendship, a relationship, if I don't totally agree with their views. Not to say that I do or don't. At this point, honestly, this election cycle, I'm just I'm just keeping my own opinions to myself. But I do respect their opinions.
Yeah.
But what I'm finding is that a lot of times I'm seeing, especially on social media, and we've talked about this in our last podcast when we discussed politics and love, that people are just being so disrespectful and so just not allowing folks who they don't agree with to have their political view.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem, especially amongst Black Americans. We are already, folks are already trying to divide us. Why are we allowing a political system that really doesn't care that much about us to begin with, for us to divide ourselves instead of coming together and uniting and trying to fix the problems that we have in our community. I don't see this happening in any other ethnic group. And again, maybe it's out there. I don't know, because I'm not involved with those other groups. But as for our people, it's really, I think it's really sad, and we're not helping our own problems by becoming so divided regarding politics.
Exactly. Like I've always said, try to keep this the best way that I could say it without going into other things. But I've always said, no matter who the candidate is, if that person isn't for the people and doing what's right for the people, fuck all these other policies and foreign policies and all that stuff. If they're not doing what's right for the people, then to me, why vote for them? And every time any of these candidates come up, they start talking about all these policies and all these different things, and none of that stuff really is benefiting the people. We still have,
when he says the people, we're talking about, of course,
I'm talking about
America.
I'm talking about white, black, all of us. We got the highest rate of homelessness. We got the highest education and
problems, not highest education.
Well, I mean,
we got the lowest education.
I mean, I'm talking about money wise, as far as the colleges and all of these different things.
You mean the cost of college?
The cost of college and all of that stuff.
We got a lot of issues.
We got a lot of issues. We got the medical. We should be having universal health. That's nobody should be paying for that. That should come on, man.
We are paying.
Well, I'm saying,
I know what you're saying. No, I know what you're saying.
But that we got veterans that's coming back from wars that can't even get a house. Come on, man. They
can't even get decent medical care.
Can't get the medical. So I mean, the priorities are so off with all of this stuff. But we fighting and going back and forth with each other over these candidates that really ain't doing shit for us. So, I mean, us, period, as a people, as Americans. So that's why I'm like, damn all of it. Because once again, I said it before, they're gonna put in the office who they want to be in the office. So you do all this voting.
Hey.
Oh, let me stop.
Put that back.
Let me put that back in the warehouse. Let me put it back in the warehouse. Put it back in the warehouse.
But it boils down to just a respect for the other person's point of view and the other person's political what's the word I'm looking for? Decision. What their political decision is. You might not agree with it.
Yeah.
You might think, well, why are you voting for so and so, and and why are you voting for this candidate just because they're Black or just because whatever.
Yeah.
We have to get past that and just have that respect that each person is going to be different.
That's it.
And if you can't respect that, their political decision, how can we move forward as a group of people in particular? That's what I'm talking about. In particular, our people, how can we move forward if we are sitting here fighting amongst each other about, oh, Black men shouldn't be voting for so-and-so, because I'm not going to mention names because we all know who the political parties are. Why are Black men voting for so-and-so? Black men are dumb. Black men, I've been hearing that lately, and it's like, come on. We need to stop doing that and work together and maybe try and understand why someone is voting in a way you think might not make any sense.
Yeah, that's the question you need to ask. Instead of saying, why are you voting for such and such? Just, ask, what makes you what is making this candidate very interesting that you want to vote for them?
Right.
Why are you voting for them? Don't ask them in a derogatory way, but try to honestly get an understanding
Get an
what this
understanding.
person is, why this person is voting for this person. The first time that dude ran, the orange dude, the first time that he ran, I had some good friends of mine that voted for him or was voting for him, and I sat and asked them. I was like, well, why are you choosing to vote for him? I didn't ask him in a derogatory way, but I honestly just wanted to get an understanding.
And even after you ask them, you might not agree with them, but just give them that. And again, I know I keep using the word respect, but just give them that respect, saying, okay, I might not agree with you, but
That's your opinion.
that's your opinion, that's your choice.
Yeah.
But is it worth losing? Is it worth losing relationships over?
Yeah.
Is it worth having this hostility built up against this person or
Yeah.
persons because you don't agree with their political ideology?
Yeah.
You know,
The respect part of it is lost, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's the respect thing, period, is lost all the way around.
it is. It is.
It's just everybody is just on edge. Everybody is just, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it could be the color of that somebody is wearing, and they just, I don't like that person because they got that blue on.
Right.
Just unnecessary disrespect that's just going on, period, that we actually need to be aware of and pay attention to. So I'm trying to stay away from my theories on that, but I'm trying hard. But we really have to pay attention.
Okay, so what your theories on color?
No. I just
Okay.
use that as an example.
But your theories on
Just people just being disrespectful towards other people for just the weirdest shit.
okay, what's your? I want to.
Just for the
It can it be said on this platform without us getting in trouble? Because we are young YouTube channel, so we don't need no problem. We don't need no problems.
We ain't gonna have, we all know that they want us to stay divided, so we don't.
Well,
we
know
don't
that.
keep it there.
Okay.
They want us to stay divided.
Okay, gotcha.
As long as you got a country that's in division, they can't. They can control you. So if everybody united,
true that,
they can't control you. So
true that.
That's one of the biggest parts about warfare. Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer.
So
yep, exactly.
But we're gonna stay away from that. Ooh, look, I'm glistening. I'm trying not to get into it. I'm trying. Ooh. But anyway,
you see, folks gonna say you should have your own channel.
We'll see. Put it in the comment when y'all start commenting. Look, start putting it in the comments.
But yeah, that has been really something that's been bothering me, and I don't peruse social media that much. My big thing is I'm always on YouTube, but but even with that, I'm seeing so much, just divisiveness.
Yeah.
On the topics, on this particular topic, and it breaks my heart because we shouldn't be like this. We shouldn't be dividing. We shouldn't be dividing ourselves when, again, we know that a political system does not have our best interest at heart, and specifically Black people. And at this point, they rely on our votes, and they keep doing this identity politics. And we keep falling for it.
Yeah.
The 4 years before, when Biden was running, you just saw an onslaught. If I can remember, it was Biden or maybe it was the other guy, Trump. I can't remember. But that's when we had the onslaught of, shootings and, Black men and Black women being shot. And it was just, that's how they got us emotionally. And so we voted a certain way.
Yeah.
And as a people, we are so emotional and we use our emotions, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think we are in touch with our emotions, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we also have to look at it keeps happening every 4 years. They bring something up
Yeah.
that gets us all emotional and upset, and we've
Mhm.
gotta do this, and then that divides us a little bit more.
Yep.
I mean,
I mean,
I remember.
should I point out some of the ones right now, or should I not?
I don't know, because you didn't discuss it with me before we got on. I see I have to he has to discuss stuff
Well,
with
I
me
mean, just
before.
some of the distractions that
Oh,
that they
like
put out there.
CV-19?
CV
CV-19 was another one that,
CV-19. Oh, no, I wasn't talking about that,
but
but
that was
yeah,
another one that
that's another
divided
one,
us.
big one.
Yeah, yeah,
That was a
family,
big one.
oh, some old family members. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I understand you're scared. I'm not knocking
yeah,
it. I'm not saying this, or that, but we all need to respect the other person's decision,
yeah.
because when it all broke, when it all came to fruition,
Hmm.
we all know what's going on now, but we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway,
no, I wasn't even talking about CV-19. I'm just talking about what's going on right now with the whole Diddy and all of that stuff, and
oh,
the oil and all of this
what?
stuff.
What's
That's
that?
one. That's a
Oh,
distraction.
distractions. You're talking about the
Distractions.
distraction. I was like, what does Diddy got to
Yes.
do
No,
with
it's
the divided country?
distractions. And
Yeah,
then the
that's a
other big
distraction.
one
Yeah.
now is the whole, is she black? And it's like, who gives a fuck? If she's a good candidate, if she's a good candidate, then deal with it. But who gives a
Okay.
damn if that person is black or not black? Don't nobody ask. Did nobody ask if Orange Dude was a half carrot? I mean, nobody asked that. Did nobody try to pull up papers and ask the produce places if he was born in this produce section over here in this store?
I'm
Did, no,
sorry, y'all. He be
did
upset
nobody
with.
ask that? Well, you got to go all off on this person. They did that with Obama.
Yeah, I
And I
get
mean,
you.
and we
Yeah.
fall into that. As a people, we fall into it. Stop falling in for the bullshit. Just be like, okay, whatever. So
Yeah.
what?
What are the policies that they're gonna bring forth?
Exactly.
That right.
Is
It's
this
that, yeah.
person gonna be a good candidate? Don't go into all the rest of that stuff. That's what they want you to do. Distractions.
Distractions. I agree.
Distractions. And
Yeah,
that stuff keeps you divided.
it does. It keeps us divided.
Okay.
So
I got
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
on it, and
You did
I
good.
kind of
I'm
peeked
proud of
in the
he did
warehouse
a
and
good
pulled a little bit out the warehouse
he
door and
did
closed it
good.
back.
He did he did a good job. Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Anything else you want to add?
Well, I mean, no, that's the main thing. It's just that, like you said, the respect thing. I mean, because you got family members that are just one person in the family, they voting for the orange dude, and you got another person in the family that's voting for um
Say her name right, or you gonna get in trouble.
Kamala.
Okay.
I'm bad, I know. Look,
It won't stay in my brain. It
look,
won't stay in my brain to say it that
look, I
way.
heard enough people get get corrected on it, so. But anyway, you have enough people. You have some people voting for her.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm just gonna say it. For
What?
people who have all this time have been pronouncing her name a certain way and all of a sudden want to start correcting me, look, my brain has already said, because when she was here in San Francisco, that's what we called her. Kamala.
Kamala. Look, you can't even.
So
You don't want to say. You can't say it right now.
so y'all stay off my back about how I'm pronouncing her name. It's not being disrespectful. That's just how my brain is wired right now. So there,
Trust me,
I've said it.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that's feeling the
Shoot,
same way
now
with
that's
you.
not how you pronounce it, Angela. I'm like, look, all of a sudden now you want to jump on the Ka- Kamala bandwagon, Kamala bandwagon, and correct me. I need y'all to leave me alone.
Anyway,
Anyway,
like I
I'm
was
just
saying, you got people in the you got people in the same house that's voting for the one or the other, and then they seriously going at it with each other, and they mad and
not
not talking
talking
to
to
each
each other.
other
I'm like,
and just
really?
crazy things. And it's just, man, you got friends. I got friends that's like talking about if that person is voting for Trump, I ain't never talking to them no more. Let me just like, come on, man, stop it.
Right.
You
Because when
know,
it boils down to it, whether you vote for one party or another and your party gets in, do
Mhm.
you really think that either Trump or how do you say her name? Kamala is going to be like, oh, thank you for voting for me personally. No, but you've lost a family member or you've lost a good friendship. Really?
Exactly.
No, we need to stop. We need to stop and respect each other and just do what you're going to do. At best, don't talk about it. Don't talk about who you're going to vote for. Handle your business, do what you're going to do, and then just, and if your family member or friend say, who are you going to vote for? Back in the old days.
Yeah, back in the old days, you didn't
you don't talk about religion and you didn't talk about politics.
Yep.
Especially amongst family and friends. And that's how you kept your family and friends.
Yep.
So maybe we need, until we can have some maturity, some emotional maturity,
need to go back to that.
They'll go back to that.
Yep.
Right. And if they ask you, just say, hey, I haven't decided. I'm undecided.
Yep.
So anyway,
that's it. I think that's a good one.
Anyway, we're not going to drone on about this. That was just something
the longer we drone on, the longer that warehouse is going to
he going to start
open up and I'm going to start up. And
he going to start pulling off with the padlock on it. Yeah. And I'm trying to I got a double padlock right now. So, but you guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Got my 100 and nothing shirt on. It's one of my bands.
Okay.
What? I'm gonna give a shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Shameless
Folks
plug.
Be like, who is that?
100 and nothing.
That's the Bay Area. They not, for y'all who are not in the Bay Area. They not gonna know.
It's all right. That's all right. Now they know.
Anyway, y'all, thank you again so much for joining us. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, if you are interested, we are going to start putting out courses, online courses. Please head over to our website and sign up for our wait list. We also have resources, some great workbooks and stuff like that on our website. So please head over to our website. It'll be a link in the description below and check it out.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So thank you again for joining us, and we will talk to you again later.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye.